Hello coin collectors out there, welcome back to the Big D Coins channel. Here we have a 1971, 1971, 1971, and a 1971. These are all 1971 2-pence coins. These come to you from the great country of the United Kingdom. Before we get into that video, thanks for checking out the channel. Primarily on this channel, we talk about United States coins. We look at error coins, variety coins, high-low mintages. But for this particular video, I decided to switch it up and make this for the small audience out there that's into the international coins. So this one is for you guys. Now let's get back to the particular video we're talking about today. So the 1971 2-pence coin is kind of special for two different reasons. One, because of the design change that was a result of the decimal day that occurred in the United Kingdom. That date occurred in the United Kingdom in 1971, so that's when they switched over from the old system that they had into the new system. So the new system was decimalized like the regular currency here in the United States. But the old system was very confusing as far as how you would translate a pence to a pound to a sterling to a halfpenny and all the kind of the different denominations in there. So they switched it over in 1971, decimalized it, and made it a lot more simple. Now on the reverse, you can see that they denoted that it was a new pence coin. So they have a new pence at the top there to indicate that it was made post-decimalization date. On the back right here, we see the badge of the Prince of Wales, which is a plume of ostrich feathers within a coronet. And if we zoom in, at the very bottom right there, or not at the bottom, kind of middle bottom, we see DIEN. Now that's a German motto that translates to I serve. So we see that German motto, and then we see new pence going around the top right there. Now this is a bronze coin. The later coins that they would come out with are actually steel plated, or they have a steel core to them. They're copper plated steel. But this one right here is just more of a traditional bronze coin. Now, the next portrait that I wanted to show you regarding the 2-pence coin is, actually let's flip it over to the front. So we have Queen Elizabeth II. One of the interesting characteristics of the United Kingdom coins is that you can kind of see Queen Elizabeth age throughout the different coins. So we've got Queen Elizabeth II right here. And then she ages, this is the second crown portrait of her, and then she ages a little bit to this 2-pence coin right here. This one's dated 1997, and then she ages to the fourth crown portrait. Now I believe this is the most recent one that is out there. This happens to be dated 1998. So when we flip it over, you can see that they've removed the new pence word. They've removed the word new from the back of the pence coin. It just reads 2 pence. After a while, people kind of got used to the new pence coin, and they took all of the old ones out, so the need to denominate it as new was no longer necessary. Now, so that was a nice look at the 2-pence coin. I also want to share with you some other United Kingdom coins because I don't make too many other international videos on this channel. Let's share some of those with you. So they have a halfpenny. What's interesting about the halfpenny, especially in comparison to the 2-pence coin, is they're almost exactly the same size as diameter. So here's the 2-pence coin that we were talking about earlier. Here is the halfpenny, in the reverse. Now the halfpenny reverse features a common image on a lot of different United Kingdom coins, and that's a seated Bretonian with a Union shield in their right to the side right there, and a trident in their other hand. So this, what I just pulled in front of you, is the 50-pence coin. As you can see, kind of has that similar image to the halfpenny that we're looking at earlier. Some other interesting coins are the halfpenny. So this is a more modern version of the halfpenny. This one's dated 1942. This previous one right here is dated 1916. And we've got George the VI on the obverse of this one right here. And then this one, we have George the VI, so I guess a different portrait of him. Actually, this one on the left is George V. Sorry for the confusion there. George V, George VI. So these are both pre-Queen Elizabeth II. She took over in 1952, so those any coin dated prior to 1952 will have probably George the Fifth or George the Sixth on the reverse. So here's another one with George the Sixth. We can see that's the same portrait that we're looking at right there. But this one is the 2 shilling coin. Happens to be dated 1951. So this is the last year that the 2 shilling coin was made. Queen Elizabeth II took over reign of the United Kingdom starting 1952. So 1952 and on, they changed up the design of the obverse. Now on the reverse, what we're looking at right here in the center is a Tudor rose. It's got a crown at the top. It's got a thistle right there and a shamrock right there. So some cool United Kingdom imagery there. And the final coin in today's video is the classic 1 penny. Now this one is a more modern coin. It looks much like the United States 1 penny coin as far as the shape, but here we have the reverse. I'll skip going into too much detail about this design right here. Flip it over. It's a little dirty on this side, but we see that 4th crown portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. All right, everyone, hopefully you enjoyed this international video. It was a nice kind of treat for some of you who are into the international coins, and a nice way for me to switch it up a little bit from my regular production of United States coins and bring a little more variety to the channel. So hopefully you enjoyed it. Take care, everyone, and best of luck coin collecting out there. Enjoy.